This is gonna sound like a joke, okay? Roblox is getting sued. Mojang is getting sued. Hoyoverse is getting sued. Time for lawsuit number 4, baby. What do you mean Love and Deepspace is getting sued? This is a pretty interesting one. This is about false advertising, and this video is by Styx. I actually met Styx and Mrs. Styx at Gamescom. Two absolutely phenomenal people, by the way. I highly recommend you go check out their channel. And their main channel as well, which is MMO Byte. Fantastic people. Amazing, down-to-earth, just very friendly, helpful people. Love them to bits. But we're going to watch Styx's coverage of this. Rip Love and Deepspace.
Love and Deepspace players are trashing paper games in Infold over huge false advertising debacle. And yet, the game will continue to chug along. Just like how Infinity Nikki is still chugging along despite...
Yeah, same devs, by the way, Infinity Nikki and Love and Deepspace. It was kind of funny. What happened, just as a TLDR here, what happened with Infinity Nikki is... So, the game, when it released, was actually really good. Right? I thought it was really good. Genuinely, I did. And then they started making really bad decisions. So I got sponsored by Infinity Nikki before it released. And I promoted that game. I thought it was great. Then the company, Paper Games, I think it is, Infold, started making really bad decisions. And basically just taking hella advantage of the player base and releasing really bad updates and retconning the story and plenty of bad things. So what happened is I made a negative video on it on my second channel and it popped off. And... the next time they wanted to sponsor me, they were like, oh, we don't want to sponsor this guy anymore because he talked bad about the game. And I said, that's absolutely fine. If the game does bad things, I'ma talk bad about it. And if you don't want to sponsor me because of that, that's fine. I wouldn't have accepted anyway unless you start improving the game and apologizing. Anyway, a month later, they asked to sponsor me again. I said no. Yeah, so it is what it is, bro. Like, until the game starts showing significant signs of improvement, no, I will not. And you can say that you offer me or don't offer me. That's fine. I will refuse because I don't want. I want to promote things that I think when the game is doing good things, and when I think like the people that watch me will actually enjoy playing it. Right.
Despite all the drama in the year so far, until there is a massive drop off in players and revenue, Paper Games Infold will not change. Not a little dip. It needs to be huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
But how are they, what false advertising is taking place?
Yeah, so this is actually interesting for me because I don't understand or know what false advertising there was. I don't really know much about Love and Deepspace in general, so let's take a look.
Holy crap, that dude is attractive. He is so pretty. Like, he is very pretty.
Yeah, that is like, that's like supermodel level shit, right? Obviously. Jesus Christ.
That's a effeminate looking man.
Good ass looking
guy.
But
he's very pretty.
Yeah.
Goddamn. He gives those thin. Bro
is symmetrical.
Like, you know, lips.
Yep.
Let's go see something else, but.
That's very cool. Very nice. Jesus Christ. I didn't know. I'd never seen that image. Bro, I thought Love and Deepspace was overall a good game. To be fair, before this stuff, I only heard very good things about Love and Deepspace. That is funny though, jeez. Okay. Moon Princess. I like to think that's the dog's name. Moon Princess. Ay, ay, ay.
I mean...
Speechless. Right? Speechless. It is a good game. This is the one thing. Yeah,
okay.
That's how it seems.
So it could have repercussions because Chinese government doesn't like false advertising. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, nobody likes false advertising, right? I didn't realize the Chinese government doesn't as well, but it does make sense that they don't like false advertising. But like, as a consumer, no, especially in a gacha game, brother, nobody likes false advertising, right?
Is making your players rate your game 5 stars for exchange of $10 worth in-game reward. Google Play terms of service. Yes. Yeah.
Wait, did they do that? Did they offer incentives, like monetary incentives to rate the game 5 stars? Is that a thing? Is that legal?
If you have your players, if you financially motivate with money or in-game currency players to leave a positive review of your game that violates every single Play Store, Google Play Store.
I would imagine that would violate the Play Store terms of service. Yeah, I think the only thing that these gacha game companies can realistically do with in-game currency incentives is things like game awards, right? Even then, I think it's pretty bad because it's still kind of bribing the player base to vote for them, right? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's
Apple
interesting.
App Store.
Are they doing that?
As well, 100%. Now yeah, that's perfect. Is the most realistic. Exactly. Yep.
Okay. What do they do though?
Okay. Summary of Xavier's third myth. in meme terms and why we are pissed off. Okay. King Xavier visuals, Queen Xavier visuals, KOD myth, and then the gameplay. So
okay, so they're saying everything marketed about this character was through the roof phenomenal, but the gameplay is literal dog water trash, right?
So what I'm gathering...
What is the gameplay of Lads? I am not gonna cap here, bro. I thought it was literally like going to date people and then with a side of fucking every now and then. Like, dead ass. I thought Lads was just like genuinely just a big Guna game. He does no damage. There's damage in Love and Deepspace. There's combat. Okay, I thought this was just like a kink or something. I ain't gonna cap, but maybe I should check it out at some point. We'll check it out.
This is that the gameplay for the character is terrible. That's actually a beautiful, beautiful...
this character design is quite literally like a 10 out of 10 for me, by the way. This is everything I go for in a character with a big ass greatsword. Love it.
Illustration. And then this one is also a beautiful illustration. These are getting thousands of views too and tons of likes, so people are evidently they agree with it. At this moment, it's not a matter of strength comparison, nor is it the competition among fan circles for the top spot, but rather consumer rights protection.
Here we are again, baby. Consumer rights are a big problem nowadays because this kind of stuff has been happening for a very long time, but it's only recently that consumers are actually speaking up against it in a way that actually matters and creating things like lawsuits. As we've seen with other lawsuits and potentially this one, people are standing up for themselves now, dude, which is a fucking great thing.
Against false advertising. You can even make the PV of the card drawing page differ from the actual usage. Now he still maintains a cold treatment attitude. In the future, he'll undoubtedly act the same way, making cuts and reductions as he pleases without considering the previously advertised and promised content. One can only say that when the lips are gone, the teeth will feel cold. When the rabbit dies, the fox mourns.
Listen, I'm no poet, but I don't know what the fuck that means. I want to see the actual false advertising. What was the actual problem here?
When the lips are gone, the teeth will feel cold. From now on, I'll only emotionally blackmail fans on the first day, making everyone contribute reluctantly. Holy
Jesus.
shit. Okay.
Damn, people are really pissed about this,
So what I'm gathering is, so from this, the false advertising, I mean, in the trailer, they must have designed him a certain way or showed his combat a certain way, and then in reality, it's different, right?
Okay, I'm going to assume he doesn't go through that. Let me... Or maybe towards the end. Okay, so we'll actually get to see it towards the end. And let's set our expectations throughout this video and then be shocked together in the end. Let's do that, guys. That sounds fun.
Can people not really distinguish between what's important and urgent?
That
it's very serious
fun.
when reality doesn't align with foresight. If it were other companies who would have already united, who would care about anything else at this point if the issue isn't addressed?
Yep.
Who knows if the next one might affect our own promotion? The community atmosphere in Love and Deepspace is just so poor, and the official one seems to be intentionally guiding it this way. This time,
so I heard a lot of things about the community sentiment of Love and Deepspace were really good up until this point, and then it started kind of dividing the player base, and people started to realize that maybe it's not just Love and Deepspace, but it's just the company itself because of Infinity Nikki as well, right? So we'll have to wait and see how this all ends up. Issues were always handled quite quickly. Don't know how Paper Games dares to handle it coldly. This is clearly false advertising and illegal.
Advertising and illegal.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at all these. Love and Deepspace doesn't want to make money, yet they somehow do.
Yeah. Oh, God. I just got flashbacks. Jesus Christ. If you know, you know, bro.
Every time. And or bugs with players' character attacks. All right. For context, because that was a whole lot of angry people.
Here we go. So this is the context. We're diving in. Let's take a look at this.
Love and Deepspace. Paper Games and Infold made another oopsie.
Uh-oh.
Xavier's new King of Dark Knight companion has critical combat mechanism issues that were falsely advertised in the PV.
Okay.
This is currently being overlooked by them, and Xavier remains feel betrayed. So they're completely disregarding player feedback and concerns.
Yeah, this is not new for big gacha game companies. As we know, this happens a lot. It's also one of the biggest issues is lack of communication, or at least lack of good communication. I feel like a lot of the big companies, whether it's a localization thing or not, most of the time it's not just a heads up because they even do it in the native languages accounts and stuff. Usually it's just a lack of understanding. It's a lack of them doing enough research to actually understand what the problems are to be able to address them properly. Especially with the Infinity Nikki stuff. That was like, they fucked up real bad. They heard the community feedback. They didn't listen to the community feedback. They put a response out that came across incredibly tone deaf and basically just doubled down on a lot of the shit. So, and I'm worried that this is what's going to happen with this one as well.
Okay.
I am
Deepspace's
worried.
combat modes have companions of each love interest with different combat mechanics, similar to character classes in RPGs. A pair of solar cards can be equipped for different 5-star companions. Within the lads fanbase on both China and global sides, Xavier is the most overlooked ally. Some in the Chinese fanbase even report his PVs wanting to divert attention away from Xavier in hopes it would redirect attention toward their favorite allies instead. It's
Okay.
important to keep in mind not many people in the lads fanbase outside of Xavier girlies are bringing this issue attention. Over the past week, many Xavier girlies were
I love it. Xavier girlies.
excited for his new myth companion, King of Dark Knight. PV drops, fans were excited for Xavier's new lore,
Typical gacha character release, right? Especially a super hyped up one. Like, yeah, people are excited for the lore, combat, character design, everything. People are just excited for characters.
and character design. Many Chinese Xavier girlies especially pushed hard for him for his new event, leading to Love and Deepspace ranking #1 on the App Store.
Listen, ranking #1 means tens of millions of US dollars, bro. Even if it's just on the CN App Store, tens of millions of dollars.
Even beating Honor of Kings.
That's insane. That is genuinely absolutely insane because Honor of Kings is fucking humongous. It is the most paid for game in the world, I'm pretty sure, especially on the App Store. This motherfucking game, Honor of Kings, made like $5 billion US last year. Let that sink in for a second before we continue. $5 billion US. That is so much money. Billion with a B. Yes. Never heard of it. So what happened is, if you'll remember, Riot were asked to make a League of Legends mobile game. And they said no. So Tencent were like, fucking bet we'll do it ourselves. They made Honor of Kings. $5 billion last year. It's not even a new game. Fucking insane. One of the biggest games in China, biggest games in the world monetarily. Wild. And then when I went to Gamescom, I went to go play Honor of Kings World, the new game. It's like an MMO version. Looks free to play as well, I'm pretty sure, but no solid information on that yet, but it seemed like it would be. I don't think it's Gacha either, but I don't know. We'd have to wait and see for that. Was it good? It was fucking incredible. It was absolutely incredible. They put a lot of money into it from Honor of Kings. It was genuinely a very fun game to play. Didn't even get to experience the open world stuff too much. It was just the combat. The combat was so clean, dude. It felt like a perfect mixture between... You should go watch my video on it. Genuinely, Honor of Kings World felt like a perfect mixture between the newer Final Fantasy titles in terms of combat and Monster Hunter. It was great. Brand's video made me want to play it, and that's the goal, right? That's the goal. Fucking incredible. And Honor of Kings, the original, was also a ton of fun. We actually played it with Duck for a sponsor. And some of you guys in chat. Yeah, it was a very fun game. Very fun game. So to say that Love and Deepspace beat it when they both had events running at the same time is an insane thing, dude. Genuinely insane.
Which also had an event running at the same time. Oh, they did. And they gave 20 free polls for getting first place on the App Store too. That's also that's awesome.
That is good. That is very good.
Chat, more gacha games need to do this.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day.
Hell yeah.
You guys are
Maybe I should start a Patreon, dude. I don't know. I've never really thought about doing a Patreon, but exciting news coming for some content stuff coming soon, gamers. I won't say too much about it yet, but soon.
absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough
Exciting
for
stuff.
the support. I wonder if they'll show the trailer here. When the updates went live last Friday, however, many Xavier girlies noticed a number of issues with KOD's combat.
Only brand, we already have that. Do exclamation mark only brands in the chat. It's not meant to be super public, so don't spread it anyway. Just keep it in the confines of the chat.
Mechanics. Some mechanics even advertised in the PV were missing. All the issues players documented are here. Oh my god, dude.
For the people on YouTube watching this, when you do exclamation mark only brands in my chat, it gives you a bit.ly link and it opens up this. I got so many fucking people with that just now in chat. Jesus Christ. You're welcome. Here we go.
Chat, they put together a multi-page Google Doc file. This is serious.
Oh, they're getting the Google Docky.
Oh, love interest. Okay, thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a 2-page Google Doc going over everything. Holy crap, they are very upset.
Yeah.
And,
rightfully so.
you know,
Probably.
completely warranted in being so. At the time of this post, these issues have not been addressed by Paper Games Infold, canceling posts related to promoting Xavier's Myth event and companion on Weibo, plus silence from other official accounts instead. This has led many
Wow.
Xavier mains in
Wait, so not only is it just straight up ignoring the matter, it's also canceling scheduled promo posts and just dead silence from any other official accounts.
Both China and Global to feel betrayed and pissed off. What are we looking at here? The most failed moment in Love and Deepspace's pop fandom management. Middle-level operational personnel deserves to kneel down before entire devs team who have produced the best copywriting animations.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy, dude. This is talking about the same thing. I want to see the issues, dude. One CN player even got a violation notice for reporting bugs to customer service.
A violation notice for reporting the bugs to customer service. What? A player got a violation notice for reporting bugs that they were seeing with the character. Meanwhile, both China and Global, Xavier,
brother, what?
Remains are planning on boycotting. Good. They consider it to be a big deal, given the lads consistently tops Chinese revenue charts each month, making it,
Okay, this could be a big deal. Guys, how many Xavier mains are there? Is he a super popular character in general? Please say yes, because then it would be a big deal. But if he's like a, no offense here, because I love him, but like a Deluxe. If every fucking Deluxe main in Genshin boycotted, they'd be missing 3 players. Me, Tenha, and probably someone else. Kinda? Okay, fair.
Being papered in
as big as Wanderer popularity in China, oh, they're fucked.
Fold's first game with combat mechanics.
Okay.
I think this is where the gameplay comes in.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. Fallen Crown through immortality and oblivion.
Beginning.
However, you're still in my hands.
He sounds good. Looks good.
Is this form of etiquette sufficiently respectful toward the chosen one?
Yeah. Aww. Cute.
Sunlight and flowers are too peaceful. You could use a lively
Bro, I just cringe when I see this. I'm sorry. Oh my god. To everybody that loves Love and Deepspace and these kind of games, I implore you for it. I want you to enjoy what you're doing. Goon away, sister or brother. Goon away. Goon away, you gooner. But god, it makes me cringe. I'm sorry. Holy fuck. No judgment. No judgment. I'm not trying to kill the cringe here. I'm trying to kill the part of me that cringes, you know? Damn.
Do you have to pay for those outfits?
Damn.
They're free, right?
Cool, dude.
You get them by just like raising affinity. They're free outfits, right? They're just recolors, right? Those are definitely free outfits.
I don't know if they're free, but he looks good. They both look good.
Not free.
Show me the combat.
Free.
Oh, not free.
New companion. This is what people are upset with, right?
Watch out. It's trying to...
So the way the combat in this game works is you play as the girl and the men are companions that fight alongside you. Is that correct?
You're down with it.
Okay, that looked like a lot of fucking damage, dude. Jesus.
Only you decide the fate. End the story if you can't change it.
Okay. I mean, he looks great.
I mean, that looked kind of cool.
Yeah. Right?
Is it different in-game then?
Kneel.
Or perish.
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge.
Am I insane or does that just look the same?
For sinners.
There shall be no mercy.
Everlasting night.
Time for slaughter. Watch out. It's trying to take me.
Admittedly here, as somebody who doesn't play Love and Deepspace, I don't know what I should have expected. Oh, wait. Is this the quality in the game? Not just a bad recording quality? If that's the case, then I can understand.
Reduced to ashes.
But
Your fate has been sealed.
I shall be the judge. The enemy's own.
Yeah, her dress definitely does clip through him. Okay,
oh, does it? Oh, got it.
To ashes.
Your fate has been sealed.
She's inside him, dude. Again, no shaming. If you're into that, you're into that. But, goddamn, brother. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, the animation quality is really fucking blurred. It's really bad, actually. I didn't notice this at first. It is a pretty big drop in quality. The damage looked like 10% of what was shown in the trailer as well, but I assume that's maybe based on builds. Is there builds in this game? It was like 6,000 instead of 60,000, I think.
I shall be the judge.
No, that was a good amount of damage, actually.
Yeah, her dress definitely does clip through him. Okay,
yeah,
so
it does.
I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I don't play Love and Deep Space.
Me
I know
either.
this might come as a shock. So
He does. At Gamescom, we were out for a meal, and I heard his phone go ding ding ding, and it was like, Sticks, your period's about to start. Come fight demons with us. I don't know. What was that one viral fucking image from Love and Deep Space where it was like, was it the period tracker thing? Yeah, it is. This isn't the exact one, but it's close enough, dude. It's like, chat, I don't need you anymore. Your period is coming soon. You have enough supplies. I love it. I love it, dude. It's so fucking good. Ay. All right, let's continue.
I'm not sure
Oh, problem is not about graphics, to be honest. It's about skills not triggering and Xavier literally dying in battle with HP build. Oh, so he literally just was falsely advertised as a character as well as the graphical issues. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly. Like, I understand the premise of this, and that is that they advertised something that was not present in the way it was advertised in game.
Yeah.
That is trashy and definitely deserves to be addressed.
Yep.
But
I do hear some typing.
as someone that doesn't play it, I actually had no idea what the difference was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As somebody, this is the problem when it comes to stuff like this. Nuance is important, and it's also understanding, right? Because as somebody who doesn't play the game and has never seen combat in the game before, at face value, they looked the same. I would not look at one and the other and say, damn, that's false advertising, because I don't know about the mechanics, I don't know about the gameplay, I don't really know about anything. Quality did drop heavily, but it's like watching a combat showcase of a Genshin character and then recording your gameplay in Spiral Abyss. Brother, have you ever seen that shit? Brother, the fucking bitrate is insane in the Spiral Abyss. Like, the gameplay looks like dog shit. It doesn't look like it like advertised. That's just normal in these games. Recording quality differs per device, per internet speed, per bitrate, per... There's so many factors that go into it. So that's what I was thinking when I saw that. I was like, oh, it's just like typical gameplay recording quality. Dog shit, like it always is.
But I fully support...
Yeah, I support the players
fair
in this.
treatment, right?
Yep.
So I think that players deserve to be to receive what was advertised.
Yeah, for sure. 100% I do, dude. And this is the same thing with Infinity Nikki as well. I just hope they lock the fuck in, bro, and start treating the players like they deserve, dude. Jesus Christ.